Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 44mm. Now me, myself, admittedly, I'm more of an Apple guy. I got the MacBook M1 Max, I got an Apple Watch Ultra, I got the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I also have an iPad Pro. My wife, on the other hand, is more of a Samsung girl. She's got the Watch 4 Classic. She's getting, obviously, this Watch 6 44mm. She's got the S23 Ultra and a Dell laptop. But hey, nobody can be perfect, right? But anyway, so we're going to jump into the unboxing. I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about the quality of the build and just the overall experience of the unboxing and of the watch itself, and maybe even compare it to my Apple Watch Ultra. So thank you to all the people who support the channel. And if you want to join them, links are down in the video description, or you can just help out by giving the video a thumbs up and hitting subscribe down below. So without further ado, let's get into it. One more quick thing before we actually unbox the watch. I want to show you guys what the watch is going for as of this video recording. We got the Watch 6. We chose the regular Watch 6 instead of the Classic because my wife just felt like she never used the bezel feature that much, and it was a little bit cheaper in terms of cost. It saved a little bit of money. The size, we went with the 44mm. It was her old watch was right between that 40 and that 44, so we figured it would be a little more familiar for her in terms of size. She picked silver. We stuck with the sports band. She picked the indigo color, which I think was that one right there. We went with the medium and large band size. We stuck with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi because she just never really would have a use for the 4G version of it. We traded in her old Watch 4 Classic for a $200 credit as of the time of this recording. It's right before Black Friday, so the deals are already starting to come online in a lot of retailers. Did not go with the coverage. We just usually don't. We went with the one-time payment. Right now it's $59. When we actually went in to order the watch, we ended up paying $99. So I'll have to see if I can get that difference covered by Samsung, but we'll have to see. So overall, right now, if you're coming from an older watch, especially a somewhat more recent one, there's some pretty killer trade-in deals on these, like way better than anything you'd get out of Apple. So why is she upgrading? Well, on this watch, mainly the battery. Sometimes she's having to charge this thing like once or twice a day, and it just can't keep up. It like randomly shuts off and turns off. So we kind of felt like it was time to upgrade to something that may give a little bit better of a battery experience. So, it'll remain to be seen if this performs better than this watch in terms of battery. But I would hope it would at least be, half is better, for lack of a better term, being that it's brand new with a fresh battery right out of the box. And then real quick, just to go over some of the differences between the watch. Currently on the market, they have the Watch 4, the Watch 5 Pro, and the Watch 6 versions. Basically, the main difference between a lot of these watches is going to be the screen size, whether or not you want to bezel with it. They all have the sleep training. The newer ones give you the irregular heartbeat notifications, which is interesting because I feel like this is something Apple's had for a while. And then, cycle tracking, body composition, GPS route tracking. Looks like it's only available on the Pro model. So you'll have to see, if you go for a run or a walk, it'll kind of be interesting to see how the accuracy of the route holds up compared to what you went in real life when you go back to look at the map of your workout. They all have fast charging, but not on the Watch 4. The batteries are all kind of similar in size, except the Pro 5 does have quite a bit larger of a battery compared to the other ones. And then you're choosing your material, right? There's aluminum, stainless steel, titanium. For the Watch 6, though, it's only aluminum right now. Maybe they'll come out with a 6 Pro. I haven't heard anything about that. If you know more, write it down in the comments. They're all water resistant, and they're all fairly lightweight. So I just thought before we go into the unboxing, I'd give you guys a quick overview of the different types of watches that are available. I already accidentally cut the box open, but just to give you guys the full-blown experience. There, I cut it open for you. Anyway, So here we go. Gotta rip this tape off of here. A little bit of extra tape. We got a thank you letter here from Samsung with like a packing list on it. Don't need that anymore. Now for the trade-in, they do text you a link to print off your return label to send back your old Galaxy Watch 4, which I have right here. So, wow, this thing is it's a very interesting wrap job on this. It's kind of neat. I like this perforated cardboard paper they got on here. Wow, oh my gosh. Quite a bit of packaging material on this. So here is the Watch 6 44mm. I do like the very cool looking graphic that they got on the screen up here. That's kind of neat. And let's see, am I going to need a scissor or something to open this? No, okay. It's got pull tabs on it now, kind of like Apple. Very interesting. Does appear that there is one on both sides. Kind of tricky to get my fingernail under. All right. So here we go. Peel back the box cover. Well, this little box right here has I'm assuming this is the charging cord. So USB-C on one end, and then the puck is on the other, just like Apple. Here's the watch itself, which compared to my Apple Watch Ultra, the round bezel is kind of cool. I mean, I don't know that it really makes that much of a difference to me, but it's interesting that it's round compared to the more squared off Apple Watches. Here is the one-click sports band. So unlike the Apple Watch bands, which you just kind of slide into place, these you put into the end of the watch. Well, here, I'll put it on for you guys so you can see. Gotta wrestle through all the packaging material here. So here's the band, and again, I believe the color choice was called Indigo here. Very nice. So yeah, you just kind of line up the ends of the band here. Got to get them in the pin. This is not nearly as easy or straightforward as the experience with the Apple Watch bands. The Apple Watch bands do slide into place much easier, in my opinion. And maybe I'm just being a little dumb about this. I don't know. This is tricky. There we go. Yeah, so you got to push this little button on the back here, and then it pulls the peg out so that it can go in all the way. And then it should be the same on the top side here. You just gotta push in the pin, and there we go. So there's the completely assembled Apple Watch band, or Galaxy Watch band, I should say. And it looks thicker than the old watch. Let's see how it compares. Yeah, no, actually, it's a little thinner than the Watch 4 Classic was. I would call it a little bit thinner. Yeah. Does look remarkably similar on the back, and of course, being that this was, what was the rating on this? This was 42mm, and this is 44, so, it's a little wider than the old watch. Not nearly as thick and chunky as my Apple Watch Ultra, although I will say on the Ultra, the material does feel nicer than the, obviously feels nicer than the aluminum on the side there. So there you guys go. There's the unboxing of the Galaxy Watch 6 44mm. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. And let me know what you want to see me unbox next down in the comments. Thanks a lot, guys.